Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a really exciting but important one. It's how to level up in 2023. So the year's just started. We need to take this year and elevate. We need to level up. We need to make this year our year. Now, I've never been one to say new year, new me, but this year it is new year, new me. I am leveling up, I'm elevating, I'm learning, I'm growing, and it's all about changing your mindset. And I've actually wrote down some tips and tricks that you guys need to know and remember, or write them down if you know you're going to forget. We're elevating this year. This year is going to be our year, emotionally, financially, mentally, physically. We want to see growth, and at the end of the year we're going to do a whole nother video and we're going to sit down again and we're going to chat. We're going to have our glass of wine or we're going to have our cup of tea, and we're going to see if we really leveled up in 2023. Let's just get straight into it. I actually wrote these down because even me, I forget things. First one being is saving and investing your money wisely. Instead of ordering food 2 to 3 times a week, which is something that I do quite a lot. You know, on days I just can't be bothered to make myself some dinner, I order food or I eat out. And that can be with or without the kids. So this year, I'm going to stop doing that. And let's see in 6 months how much money I save. You have food at home is what we need to remember. We have food at home. We don't need to be out here going to Nando's, going to all these food places because we cannot be bothered. Even if it's just a simple meal, we need to remember we have food at home. Now, even if you're getting bored of the same meals or you don't really know how to cook properly and you just feel like you're making the same meals, go on YouTube. Now, YouTube is one for my next one. Learn on YouTube. So instead of going and getting your nails done every single month or every 3 weeks and your feet, is it really necessary, or could you do it at home? Now, the products that you're going to buy to do it at home is going to cost you 1 set of nails, or probably even less. You can learn off YouTube. You can get cheap products. You can get stick-on nails. Now, me, I'm an acrylic girl. I'm not going to lie. I can't take it away from me. But I am a nail technician, so it goes in my favour a little bit. But for my feet, I can buy press-ons, or I can learn myself how to do my feet at home. It's so simple. And if you like getting your hair done, stop getting your hair done and learn at home. Learn the good ways to do it. I don't mean just go and buy a box of $5.99 hair dye and do it at home. Of course, we don't want to wreck our hair. But you can learn on YouTube good things to use, good ways on how to do it. You don't need to be spending £70 each month to go get your hair done. Or if you like to get different kind of hair done, paying £200 to £300. You don't need to. Learn at home. Everybody has to learn, right? So these nail technicians, these hairdressers, everybody you're going to, these eyelash techs, they had to learn. They had to learn, right? We didn't just wake up one morning and go, yeah, right, I'm going to do it. So learn at home. YouTube is your best way. YouTube has every single answer you can possibly think of. Now, when you've done that, put that money in an envelope. So instead of getting your toes done, put the money you would spend on your toes, let's say £40, put it in an envelope. Go back to that in 6 months' time and you will see the big difference in your finance. You will see a big difference. When I say investing your money wisely as well, instead of going to the shop and buying silly things every time you go out, don't take your card everywhere you go. Not taking my card out in the past 2 weeks has honestly just saved me so much money. And that's been in 2 weeks. When I go to pick Dionte up from school, I have a habit of going in the shops that are near his school. We've got Aldi, we've got all them kind of shops. And I always go in there and spend money. But for the past 2 weeks, I've not took my card out. And I've seen the difference because It's not things I need. It's things I'm seeing and I'm like, oh, I like that. Let me get that. Oh, I could use that for... No, we don't need it. We do not need it. We don't need to go out and spend money every single day or everywhere we go. Because you see, before, I was going out of my house and then spending £100 within half an hour. Like, what is that about? Now, I've saved, honestly, so much money. Invest your money wisely. Invest it into good things. Invest it in things you know you're going to come back and be able to make double, triple, quadruple that. Do it to invest. Don't spend money for the sake of it. Of course, you want to get paid. You want to treat yourself. And that's fine. That's fine. Nobody says you can't do that. But don't be out here every single day or every time you go out, you're spending unnecessary money for no reason. It's honestly pointless. You will realise how much money you're going to save when you stop doing that. The best thing I've done, and me, I have a spending habit. Everybody always tells me I love to spend. I am that person. If everybody's with me, if 10 people are with me and we're getting food, I'm getting the food. It doesn't matter where we are. If I'm out in a shoe shop and I see some shoes, I'm going to buy those shoes. I'm going to buy that new outfit. Honestly, stop taking your card everywhere you go. If you're just going to the park, don't take your card. Take a little £5 to £10 for emergencies, but don't take your whole card or your whole purse of cash. The worst thing you can do, because then you feel like you've got to spend something, whether that's £50, £40, £30. It adds up in the long run. And that £30 could really go to something that's going to benefit you. Even if you put it in savings, it's going to benefit you at some point in the future. So stop spending unnecessary money. The next one would be calculate your spends. So work out how much you're spending each month on hair, nails, eyelashes, toes, clothes, a pair of trainers, a new coat, everything. Calculate it. Calculate everything. If you're a mum like me, I have 2 children. If you're a mum like me, I like to calculate what I'm spending between me and the kids. Now, when it comes down to my kids, if you're a mom, you'll know I don't care how much I'm spending because my kids have to have everything. My kids have to have nappies. My kids have to have new shoes. My kids have to have new clothes. They have to have that. They are necessities they have to have. But I've stopped spending silly money on silly things for them all the time because my kids are spoiled. We'll go in a shop. They'll ask me for something. Well, more my older child. And I'll get it. But now I've started to say, no, we don't need that today, rather than spending £40 on this toy that we don't need. Calculate every single thing you're spending, whether you have a dog, whether you have a cat, hamster, rabbit, guinea pig. Calculate every single bill that is coming out. Calculate every single unnecessary thing you are spending, but you spend it every month. Calculate it all. Take out what you don't really need to buy. Like, okay, like we were saying, nails. So we're going to take £40 out. Then we're going to take another £40 out for your feet. That's already £80. That's £80 you've saved. Number 2, commit to a routine. You don't want to have a messy routine because when you have a messy routine, you have a messy life. You don't know what you're doing with yourself. Go to bed 10:30 p.m. Go to bed around those times. Stick to things every single night. We're going to have dinner at this time. No, it might not go to plan every day because we are human. We have things come up. We might be doing something that day. But find ways until it works for you. Don't just give up or in your head, you're like, oh, the kids are going to go bed at 7 p.m. today. That's it. That's the new routine. You can't do that. It doesn't work like that. Find ways until you find something that is perfect for you, perfect for your family, that works around you and your schedule, whether that's you go work, school, college, you have kids, you're a stay-at-home mom. Commit to a routine. Get up early. That has been such a good thing for me to do. So I have to get up early anyway because I'm a mom. But getting up early, even when I don't have the kids, has been so much better. I've had a clear head. Now, in the mornings, now, I don't like to go on my phone straight away. I'm not even saying to you, you've got to go read a book, because you don't have to go and read a book. But don't go on your phone first thing you wake up. This is a bad habit because you're going to see things on social media that are a bit negative and it brings you down for the day. Or you might see a text that might throw you off. Get up in the morning, get up early, do exercise if you can. If that's something you want to do, do it. Me, I want to start going to the gym, but I've got to fit that in my routine with my kids. So when Amora is at nursery and I've not got work, I can go to the gym. Whether that's only once or twice a week, you're doing something. A productive life means a productive mind, and it's the best thing you can do. Write down your goals for your day. See this book that I am reading out of now. I write down my goals every single day. Here, things to do. And I know then what I've got to do roughly. So then I can tick it off. It's honestly so much better, because then you're not running around thinking, oh my gosh, I need to do this, or it's 7 o'clock and I've not done that. Write things down in the morning, write things down the night before to say, right, tomorrow. I always write the date. When you've done them, tick them off. You'll come back and look at it after when you've ticked them all off, or whether you tick 5 off and you've got 6. You're going to think, oh, I've had a good day today. I've had a good day. I've got what I needed to get done. Without forgetting, it will clear your head just a little bit more. Time block. Content. If you are a content creator, have a time block. If you have a business, have a time block. Have a time block where you're going to sit down for an hour, half an hour, 2 hours, and focus on what you want to do. So for me, I love to do YouTube and TikTok and Instagram. So for an hour of my day, I need to sit there, either come up with content ideas, think on ways how to better my content, plan content out, or record. And that is my time block. Then that way I'm not messy throughout the day and think, oh gosh, I've got to do this, because that is another habit I used to do. I used to think, oh my gosh, I need to get an upload for 2 days. Have a time block, plan things out. If you've got a business, sit down and think, oh, okay, cool. So how can I build up my business to get new customers, to get returning customers, or have a look at stock, see what stock you've got, see what you might need. Have dedicated hours to it and be dedicated. You could have a business and it could be making £30 a month right now. It could be making £10 a month right now. But in a year's time, you could then be making £300 a month in a year's time, or even 6 months, just by dedicating yourself to your business, dedicating yourself to what you do. I've realised now I've been dedicated to my YouTube, my subscribers have gone up massively. I'm now on nearly 5,000 subscribers. That's 5,000 people. See, this time last year, I wasn't dedicated. I'd throw a video out here, I'd throw a video out there. People don't want to watch that, because people are then not up to date with your life. People are not up to date with you. They don't want to watch you once every 3 months, or see you upload on your business page once every 3 months. Interact with your people. That's also a good thing to do. Just be dedicated to what you're doing. Have dedicated hours, have a time block, plan it out. 7 o'clock, I'm going to record this content. 7 o'clock, I'm going to go on my Instagram business page and I'm going to do this. I'm going to set out my layout and I'm going to dedicate myself. The third one is commit to content. People can only find you if you want to be found. This also goes back onto the last one. Customers can only buy if you stay consistent and give them things to buy. They can't buy if all your products are just the same and it's nothing that can really be reused. People are not going to want to come to you and rebuy from you if your products are rubbish. Commit to your content. If you're a content creator, that is, I would say I am a content creator, especially on TikTok. I am a content creator. I have to be committed. I have to upload every day because I'm committed. It's what I want to do. I can build up my YouTube from there. I can go on to better things and bigger opportunities. Commit. Anything you want to do, commit to it. If you've got content, schedule your content for 4 p.m. If you want to start YouTube, you want to start TikTok, you want to start Insta, you want to start whatever social media, you want to start digital marketing, commit to it. You cannot do it if you're not committed. Your mind is just going to be like, oh, it's something I enjoy doing sometimes. Commit to it. This is the best thing you can do. And you'll see the opportunities that will come in with you when you do it. Fourth one, I would say, is trying out new things. Don't let this year be a year where you're stuck on the same things you've been doing for the past year or 2 years. No, try new things. The biggest risk in life is taking no risks at all. If you want to go on a skydive, Go and do it. We live once and we're never going to be this age again. Even if you're 30 watching this, we're never going to be 30 again. We're never going to be 19, 20 again. Try healthy eating. That's another really good one. Try it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But at least you can say you've tried. Trying out new hobbies. If you like art or pottery, go to a pottery class when you've got time. If you like to dance or you've been wanting to do dancing, go try out a dance class. I have anxiety and people wouldn't think it because of how I am as a person. I am a very bubbly and confident person, but I have anxiety. And you know how I get over my anxiety of doing things is by doing them. And I honestly tell everybody that. My literal getting over my anxiety, the mechanism I use is just doing it. As scared as I am in my head that it could go wrong, I'm going to get judged, that I'll prepare for hate comments if it's content. I just do it because the biggest risk is taking no risks. And who knows, it could just be your mind playing tricks. So if you've got anxiety about going and starting a dance class, take a friend or take a family member. Go with somebody. Honestly, try out new things this year. Do not let this be the year where you're just stuck on doing the same old things. It's boring. We're never going to have fun. We're just going to have to say when we're old, oh yeah, I've done this, but you've not done everything that you really, really wanted to do. Don't be scared to take the risk. If you want to start the business, start the goddamn business, sis, even if it's with £30. God helps everyone. God will help you if you're going to help yourself. God puts us at a table in front of our enemies. That's where I want to be seated. I want to be seated on a table in front of my enemies so they're watching me. When I'm trying out these new things that I'm elevating and I'm learning and I'm growing, everything you do, you're going to learn from. So if you do something and that business went wrong, like I've had wax melt pages, I've had a nail business, I've got a nail business, I should say, social media, I sell things. Honestly, I've took losses. I've took losses in things I've wanted to do or things I've tried doing. But what's that made me do? That's made me want to go and do things more because I'm now thinking to myself, okay, well, that didn't work that way, so I can try it this way. Try out these new things. Do not let one loss throw you off of everything. Don't let it happen because the worst enemy is yourself and your mind. That can be your worst enemy at times. But how are we going to be these rich girls or rich boys if we're just going to sit there trying new things? No. I want all me and my friends to be in Chanel bags when we're 25, 26 years old. I want that for us. So what am I going to do? I'm going to work hard now. I'm going to try out these new things. If I don't do it right or I can't do it, I'm going to learn and I'm going to take it. I'm going to run with it and I'm going to try again some other way. Or I might shut that down and try something new. Try new things this year. Please do that. Try out meeting new friends. Try out that new bar. Try out that new gym class that you've seen advertised. Try it all out. Try it out because we literally live once. Don't hold on for too long because tomorrow is never promised. Number 5, cut off toxic ties, whether that's family members or friends. I have cut off so many friends over the past few months. Friends I've been friends with for years. Friends that I've been friends with since the start of secondary school. I've had to cut them off because this year is about money. It's about happiness for both me and my kids. I can't afford to sit here in toxic ties for the rest of my life or the rest of my young years just because you want to hold on to the friendship, or because that friend is your party friend, or that friend will do things with you. No, cut them off. And I know it is hard to cut people off when you've got a bond with them and you've got memories with them, but it's not good for you. And if your mind's not good, you can't be great. You can't be the best when your mind is just full of toxicness. How you end up as a person in the future, how you're going to learn and grow, is by who is around you. You are not going to be this rich girl if you're around broke bitches. You are not going to be that best version because you're around all these people that are bringing you down. I can't be friends now with these girls that don't have a job because what are you doing? How are we going to live? And I say we because I want to do things with my friends. If you're sitting at a table with 5 broke people, Do you not think you're going to be the 6th? What makes you then think you're going to be able to cut past them and be rich? You're not going to be able to do it because you're around broke people. It's all about mindsets. It's all about mindsets. And if that person is not in a mindset where they want to be rich or just have a good standard life, then how can I be around you? You're going to sit around bums, you're going to be a bum. That's what I've got to say. If you're going to sit around toxic people, you're going to become toxic, because that is what you're getting shown. That is what you're around all the time. And that is what I was around. I'm speaking because I have come out of these friendships now. I have a couple of friends. I have a handful of friends. How great life has been going for me now. I have bad days, and that's not because of other people. I have my own bad days, because we all do. We are human. It is normal. But I'm not in this toxic mindset. I'm not doing toxic things to other people. I am not sitting here thinking, oh, well, it doesn't matter because I'm getting my paychecks this month. That's it. No, I'm trying to be getting paychecks all month. I'm not trying to just be on a fixed salary. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to keep elevating and keep growing. And you can't do that when people around you don't want to grow. It's not going to happen. Like, honestly, I'm telling you, it won't happen. It doesn't matter how much you think you can do it because you're an independent person. You're not going to do it. Surround yourself with people that want to do great. Surround yourself with people that are loving people, that are kind people. You don't want to be around nasty people, because then people are going to label you as nasty. You're going to have these toxic, nasty traits to you. When somebody wants to come and get in a relationship with you, all you know is this toxic stuff because you've allowed it for so long that it's now in your head. Cut it off. Cut these ties off. As hard as it is and as lonely as it gets, cut them off. I cannot say it enough. I've sat there and been lonely without these friends because I'm thinking, oh, like, I can't go gossip with these people no more. I can't just have a little chin wag or just do things now. No, and that's fine, because do you know what it's making me do? It's making me more clear in my head, and it's making me think about bigger things. So cut all these toxic ties. From there, you're going to grow, you're going to elevate. I feel like your confidence will go up as well, because I feel like a lot of toxic people have low confidence. And that is just from personal preference. Like, I can't speak for everybody. We might not all have the same opinion, but that's how I think. These toxic, narcissist people, they're just insecure. They're not confident, because if you was confident, you wouldn't be like how you are. I'm going to end this video here. Let me know if you want me to do a part 2. Please take it in, write it down. We're going to come back to this in a year's time, well, in December. I'm wishing you all a successful 2023. I'm wishing you health, happiness, growth. I want you to elevate. I want to see you guys shine. I want every single person to win. I want every single person to win. We have not got time for jealousy, fake friends. We don't have time for it. So have a good one. I'm always here. My DMs are always open if you ever want to speak. I love you all so, so, so much. Thank you for watching this video. And yeah, I will see you all in my next one. Bye.